Hello dear students, once again welcome back to our channel. In this video we are going to revise chapter 12 areas related to circle. Actually this lesson is very simple lesson. Okay, so before moving to the MCQ questions, we can first revise what all formulas we discussed in this lesson. Okay, and the first one is how to find out that a number of revolutions made by a wheel of the car to complete. You may given the total distance covered by that car, okay, during the particular time. Okay, and in order to get the number of revolutions, okay, number of revolution, we have this formula that is equal to N is equal to total distance covered divided by the circumference of the wheel. Okay, so distance covered divided by that circumference of the wheel. That is the first formula. Okay, and after that we have discussed about that area of the sector. Okay, so area of the sector is, we have A is equal to theta by 360 degree into pi r square. This is the formula to get the area of the circle. Okay, and next comes how to get the arc length. Okay, arc length means we can represent by L. Okay, and that is being it is a part of an arc, part of a circumference, so it is in terms of 2 pi r. Okay, so that is theta by 360 degree into 2 pi r. So this is the arc length and this is the area of the sector. Okay, and from this we have one more formula to get the area of the circle. Okay, sometimes you are not given, that is theta. Okay, without giving theta, you can also find out the area. For that we have one more formula, that is arc length into radius divided by 2. Okay, so this is about area of sector of a circle. Okay, next comes the segment. Okay, and here also we have two more formulas, and that is when theta is equal to, we have two formula for area of segment, 60 degree, that is A is equal to pi by 6 minus root 3 by 4 into r square radius. R is the radius. And when theta equal to 90 degree, we have very small cute formula, that is 2 by 7 into r square. Actually the formula is pi by 6 minus 1 by 2 into r square. When you solve, you will get 2 by 7 into r square. Okay, and finally we have one more idea, that is what is the angle described by the minute hand and hour hand. Okay, and that is equal to, in case of minute hand, we have 6 degree. Okay, 1 minute, that means that that angle described by the minute hand, after covering the 1 minute, that area, that theta will be 6 degree. Okay, and by the hour hand, by covering the 1 hour, it will equal to 30 degree. The theta is equal to 6 degree by the minute hand, and theta will be 30 degree if it is hour hand. So based on this, we are going to solve the problems. Okay, so first of all, we can move to the first question. So the area of a square that can be inscribed in a circle of radius 8 centimeter. That means we have to get the area of the square, and square is inside the circle, that can be inscribed in a circle. So we have a circle. Okay, and a square is inscribed. That means this is a circle with the center O, if you want to mark center O. So we have a square. Okay, square. We have a square. Okay, and what is the area of the square that can be inscribed in a circle of radius? Radius is given, radius means the line segment joining center to any point on the circle. See here, all the vertices of the circle are the points of the circle. Okay, so let it be A, B, C, D, isn't it? So you can mark this OA or OB as 8 centimeter. That means this radius of the circle is given as 8 centimeter. Okay, and the question is in terms of what is it? Square. Okay, we have to find out the area of the square. Area of the square by formula, that is equal to side into side, that is A square. Small a is side. Okay, that means we have to get the side, then only you can calculate its area. And we have the question in that a square is inscribed in a circle. And for that, children, can you find out its diagonal of a square? Here from the figure it is clear that the diagonal of a square is equal to the diameter. Okay, that means DB is the diagonal. Okay, and diagonal is 2 times R. So you know this is also 8 centimeter, from O to D also 8 centimeter. Okay, that means diagonal of a square, that is equal to 16 centimeter, that is 8 plus 8 or 2R, that is equal to 2 into 8, that is equal to 16 centimeter. Okay, what is the role of diagonal in this question, children? Okay, that means here the diagonal is also equal to the diameter, that is why we substituted in 2R. Okay, see, we know the diagonal of a square. Diagonal of a square by formula, that is equal to root 2 into A, root 2 into A, and you can now equate that is equal to 16. We have seen that the diameter of the circle is equal to the diagonal of the square, and we got the diameter 16. So root 2A is the formula of the diagonal of a square. So root 2 into A is equal to 16. And from this equation you can get that is side of a square is equal to 16 by root 2. Because we need the side, the area of the square inscribed in a circle is asked. Okay, so for that we have found that A is equal to 16 by root 2 by considering the formula of diagonal of a square is root 2 into A. It is clear, children? Okay. Now area is quite simple. Area is equal to A square, 16 by root 2 into 16 by root 2. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, that is area of a square is side into side. Okay, so you will get the 16 into 16 is 256. Okay, divided by 2. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. Okay, then you can reduce, that is 2 into 1 time, 2 in 5, 2 time, 1 carry, and in 16, 8, that is 128. That is centimeter square, that the radius is in centimeter, so area is in centimeter square, that means square unit. So you can see 128 centimeter square in the option, that is option B is the correct option. Okay, it's very simple one, that is apply that formula of diagonal of a square, that is equal to root 2 into A. Now the second question, the diameter of the wheel of a car is 1 meter. The number of revolutions it will make to cover a distance of 22 kilometer will be. 4 options are given. Okay, here what is asked? The number of revolutions. And by formula what is that? That is N is equal to, N denotes the number of revolution, and that is equal to total distance covered divided by circumference of the wheel. Okay, the total distance here it is given as 22 kilometer, and the radius, that the diameter is given. In order to get it circumference, we need either R or D, but it is given in terms of this is the distance and diameter is 1 meter. But here both are in different unit. So it would be better to convert that kilometer into meter, because that conversion is easy. Just multiply with 1000, that is 1 kilometer equal to 1000. So I am going to convert this 22 into 1000 meter, and from diameter you will get R is equal to 1 by 2 meter. Okay, I am going to just substitute here. Total distance is 22 into 1000 divided by 2 pi, and radius is 1 by 2. When pi comes in the denominator, I told you have to multiply the numerator with 7 by 22. Okay, so it will become 22 and 30 multiply with 1000, and this pi, 1 by pi is now 7 by 22. Okay, and this 2 is there, yes, and here 1 by 2, and take the reciprocal, and 2 come to the numerator. So this is the simplification step. Okay, after substituting the value of pi, that is, since pi comes in the denominator, multiply with the 7 by 22. Okay, now we can just reduce 2 to get cancelled. Here 22 one time, and 22 and 22 1, and 3 0. Okay, and the number remaining in the numerator are 1000 into 7, that is 7000. 7,000 revolutions after covering 22 kilometers. Okay, and see the option, that is 7,000 you can see in fourth option. So D is the correct option. Now the third question. The perimeter of a semi-protractor, circular protractor, is 36 centimeter. What is its diameter? The four options are given. Okay, and we can draw a semicircular protractor. Okay, and its perimeter is given. By formula, what is perimeter definition? Perimeter is the distance along its boundary. Okay, from this, this is the starting point of the protractor, and the distance, a semicircular, that means this is the diameter. Okay, so D. And from this to this point is half the circumference, because it is semicircular. So the half the circumference is 2 pi r by 2, that is pi r. Okay, so actually this 36, the perimeter of the protractor. Okay, and you can substitute by for this perimeter, that is D plus pi r. Right, pi r is this distance. Okay, that means the semi-circumference of a circle. Okay, 2 pi r by 2, that is 2 to get cancelled. So pi r plus D, this length, that is equal to the perimeter of the protractor, that is given as 36. Okay, so you can write this D as 2r, because here is already in pi r. Okay, so this, instead of this D, 2r plus pi r equal to 36. I am going to take r from both the terms. So 2 plus pi equal to 36. What we need, children? Diameter. Okay, so for that, here r is equal to 36 divided by, from this 2 plus pi come to the denominator. Okay, 2 plus pi. Okay, and pi, as I told, you can say, substitute that pi as 22 by 7. Here 22 by 7. Okay, I am not substituting for 1 by pi, here pi, so 22 by 7. Here they are connected by plus. You can take the LCM or the cross multiply. Okay, that is, you will get 36 divided by 7 2s are 14 plus 22, this 22 whole divided by 7. Okay, or you will get 36 divided by 14 plus 22 is 36 divided by 7. So denominator is a fraction. So take the reciprocal and multiply. So 36 into 7 by 36. Reciprocal of 36 by 7 is 7 by 36. So 36 get cancelled. So 7 is the radius. Radius is 7. Okay, so we have asked to find out the diameter. So 2 into 7, 2r, that is 14 centimeter. Yes, first option. That is the 14 centimeter is the diameter of this semicircular protractor. Clear? Now the fourth question. A wire can be bent in the form of a circle of radius 35 centimeter. If it is bent in the form of a square, then its area will be. That means we are forming a square with a circle. Okay, that wire can be bent into a square. That means from this wire is in the form of a circle. Okay, and we are forming a square. Okay, that means it's a circumference. The circumference of the circle, that is the wire formed by the wire, is equal to the perimeter of the square. With the same wire we are making a square. Understood? That is a very important concept. And after that the remaining steps are very clear. That means circumference of the circle equal to perimeter of the square. Okay, that means 2 pi r, that is equal to perimeter of the square is 4 times a. What is finally asked, if it is bent in the form of a square, then its area will be, that means area of a square. That means we should get the formula is side into side, or a into a square. Okay, and that is, here comes 4a, because perimeter is equal to the circumference of the circle. Now we can substitute the value of radius in the circumference of the circle. Okay, so that the only unknown will be the side. Okay, so 2 into 4 pi 22 by 7 into radius is 35, that is given in the question, that is equal to perimeter of the square, that is 4a. Yes, the 7 in 35 5 times, that means 2 into 22, 44 into 5 equal to 4 times a. Okay, and from this a is equal to 44 into 5 divided by 4. Okay, why I kept 44 into 5? Because 4 get easily divisible in 44 in 11 times. Okay, 4 in 4 1 time, and in 1 4. So you will be getting 11 into 5, 55 is the side of the square, that is 55. Why? Because the perimeter of the square is equal to, can be equated to the circumference. Okay, so we have seen that is a side of the square is equal to 55. So hence area is equal to 55 side into side. 55 into 55, very easy calculation. 5 after 5, 6 comes. So 5 6 are 30. Any number end with 5. It's a square, that is 55 into 55. That is 2 places, that is tens, and ones place is always 25. So 3025 centimeter square, because here the radius is centimeter. So here you can see that first option 3025 centimeter square is the area of the square which made by the circumference, that is a circular wire of radius 35 centimeter. Now the next question, area of the largest triangle that can be inscribed in a semicircle of radius r unit. It's a very important question. So we have a semicircle, okay, whose radius is equal to r. Okay, and the largest triangle which can be inscribed in a semicircle is always an isosceles triangle. Okay, so we have an isosceles triangle, okay, of base. Here the base is equal to the diameter of the circle, that is 2 times r, and here this radius is the height. Okay, for the equilateral triangle and the isosceles triangle, altitude is the median. Okay, so here this is equal to median, that is equal to, being it is 2 times r, its half is equal to r, that is height is equal to r, and base is equal to, that is the diameter, here it is 2r. So the area of that triangle, that is if it is A, B, C, area of triangle ABC, you can apply this half bh, we know the height and also the base, that is half into base into height, that is half into base is 2r, the diameter, height is r. Okay, so 2 get cancelled, so r into r is r square. That means the area of the triangle inscribed in a semicircle is equal to r square units. So you can see that in the option, the first option is the correct one. Next problem, a chord AB of a circle of radius 10 centimeter makes a right triangle at the center of the circle. The area of the major segment. Okay, that means we have a circle, okay, and the center O, and the radius is equal to 10 centimeter, makes a right triangle at the center of the circle. That means you have a right triangle, okay, at the center of the circle, that is this angle is 90 degree. Okay, we have to find out the area of the major segment. Major segment means this is a minor segment. So this is the major segment. Okay, so from this it is very clear. If you subtract this area of the minor segment from the total area of the circle, you will be getting this area of the major segment, right? Okay, so in order to get the area of the circle, we have radius is given. Okay, so area of the major segment, that is asked, that is equal to area of the circle, that is pi r square minus this area, that is the minor segment, area of the minor segment, being it is 90 degree. I already told in the beginning of this video, we have the formula of area of segment for when theta is equal to 90 degree and theta is equal to 60 degree. Here the triangle formed at the center is 90 degree, theta is equal to 90 degree, and the formula is 2 by 7 r square. Okay, that is very important. 2 by 7 into r square. This is the formula. Okay, and when you solve, and r, the only variable is r, the radius of the circle, that is given. Okay, so you can easily get it. That is, you from these two terms you can take r square outside. So pi minus 2 by 7, being r is given as 10. So 10 square into 22 by 7 for pi minus 2 by 7. Okay, so r square is 100. Into, being they are like, you will multiply 22 minus 2 is 20 divided by 7. Okay, so 2000 divided by 7. See, the answer is not in fraction, it is in decimal form. So you have to divide and get its decimal form. So 7 in 20, 2 times 14. So 6 remainder, and in 60, 8 sevens are 56. Okay, and 4 is a remainder, and in 40, 7 in 40, 7 5s are 35. Okay, and again 5 50 is common, 50 is a remainder, and in 50 you can see that 7, okay, 7 sevens are 49. So let us see, the answer is very close to yes, 285.7 centimeter square. That is the answer. Okay, so we have seen that the area of the major segment by simply subtracting the area of the minor segment from the whole area of the circle, that is pi r square. So this is all about some revision questions, MCQ questions from the lesson 12, that is areas related to circle. We will solve the more problems in the coming videos. So thank you children, thank you for watching and supporting my channel.